Hey, I was just about to start. This is basically me painting. Well, thanks. Well, thanks for the follow as well. Yeah, hey, I was just about to start. Okay, let me just switch off the sound here. Well, I know what you painted tonight, so feel free to shout out and share a picture if you want. That's completely open. If anybody else wants to share pictures what we're working on, that's open there as well. And I was bored being out of work for now. I started streaming a while ago, not that long, but yeah, I've been working on a few things. So this one I actually did with a few other German streamers, a 24-hour stream. So this is one of the results. So basically did the bases there as well. They're drying again because I added more water effect on them. Let me grab that so you can have a look at that. And maybe the big one as well. So that's a big base. Yeah, so you see the last water effect is drying there. There's a few more to go. Let me put that on the side. And yeah, how is everybody? How is everybody doing? And hey Timo. Yeah, thanks Craig. Yeah, they took a lot of work and a lot of things. There's AK interactive water effects on them. Green stuff world rolls for the Aztec stuff. There's a lot of cork in them. The tree chunks are from Green Stuff World as well, as are some of the leaves, then some mini Natur tufts and some Green Stuff World tufts. We talked before. We actually talked in person at Salute 2018. But yeah, likewise, I love you singing all the time. That's always nice to hear in your stream. That's true. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years. Thanks to Corona. I was gonna go this year actually. Yeah, you rated me just when I was about to start. Like, yeah. Yeah, guys. I'm really happy to have you here. And Eve, thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. So yeah, let's. I'll show this guy because that's what I'm doing here with them as well. Let me see if I can get into focus. Let's get a bit of a closer up. So yeah, that's him here. So I'm gonna play around with the focus so different parts are a bit in focus. So it's actually. Yeah, I use a lot of layering with Hawk turquoise or Falcon turquoise and electric blue or lightning blue, so to speak. And hi Darion, how are you? And then I used actually a lot of this one here, contrast paint, Evermatic blue. But yeah. The reason for that was because I don't have another webcam for the airbrush, so I was doing this on stream, and that took a while. Actually, it took way longer than it looks. So, but yeah, it was good fun. Yeah, I hope that we at least get to meet in person next year at Salute again. Because I really enjoyed Salute in general, and I was actually gonna go to Adepticon this year. That was the plan, but that fell through as well. And they cancelled everything. So sad about that. So let's start. So basically, these are at the moment in the state where I'm gonna slap on washes on contrast paints. And I hope to finish those guys tonight, and on Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna paint the Soros Warriors, I think that's what they're called nowadays. Lizardmen, Seraphon, I don't get along with Oh yeah, definitely, hopefully. And yeah, I mean, like, at least we have Twitch and all that Discord stuff, etc. So we can at least have a virtual meeting. And yeah, I love the community building that's happening there on Discord. I mean, you know that I really love what you've been doing with the Discord and your community. So that's just once again thanks for that, because that's actually amazing. And yeah, that was a little bit the reason why I started doing the whole Twitch thing myself as well, because so many nice people do that, and it's really fun. Salute Extreme, yeah, definitely. Let's do that. And if they don't do a salute, we're gonna do our own salute. Let's just do that. And yeah. Oh, salute Triple X. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody wants to do something Triple X like with me. I mean, my ex-wife certainly does not. Yeah. Oh, Timo, yeah, no worries. I can imagine you're tired. Guys, Timo is actually a German streamer as well, and he just did a 24-hour stream to get some money for the German Society against blood cancer, and they collected about 2,100 euros with that. So that's amazing feat. So if you want to check out another German painter streamer, go check out Timo. He's amazing. I think I have a call out for him. Let me see. And there we have him. So should be there in a moment. That's Timo. So he did that. And yeah, he's really good as well. He does a lot of Nighthorns, so I imagine you would like him as well, Eve. And yeah, I mean, obviously, somebody shout out Eve. It's just !SO Electric Eve, because I have the keyboard on the other end. I need to work on the setup. And yeah, again, thanks so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. And I probably missed a few people following, so thanks everybody for following. I really appreciate that as well. That's amazing, because I mean, I just started like 6 weeks ago with streaming, and it's good fun. I mean, most of the people joining me are German, and the Discord that's linked is German as well. I mean, feel free to join if you want. There's a lot of nice people there. A lot of different German streamers. It's like 10 German streamers there, and you get to see a lot of nice pictures and stuff. And some do paint in English or talk in English while they paint as well, more or less. And yeah. Yeah, Tank is another guy I stream together with. Oh yeah, you check out Tank. If you need to check out Tank once he streams. I mean, he has the best German voice ever. And he has a freaking accent when he talks English. You're gonna love that. Oh, definitely, yeah. That's actually a German saying, so Germans get that. It's like another one would be my pig whistles. Oh, and there we have another one. That's Night Maze. Okay, I'm gonna call him out as well. Oh, you do follow Tank, okay. Oh, you know everybody. Yeah. Well, shout you out. I mean, I'm calling you out all the time, so, but you get a shout out as well. And yeah, guys, if you've been working on something, and Eve, obviously you definitely have been working on something, feel free to share pictures. So my chat is still open for links, because I'm lucky so far that nobody does anything that's bad. So I want to keep that open. But if you work on something, feel free to share link to a picture or to your Instagram, or if you stream yourself, share that as well. Yeah, but he looks amazing. I mean, like the blending you do, holy moly. I mean, I'm always amazed to know that. I mean, I always try to tell it. And yeah, definitely. I mean, like, The only thing that's better than the flame blending you do is the skins. I mean, like, the skins are hands down, like, not they're out of this world. They're like so amazing. I wish I could paint skin like that. Yeah, but you've have the excuse that you did a 24-hour stream just yesterday, so that's fine, Timo. That's completely okay. Yeah, you're so good at it, and that's the thing. I mean, like, I enjoy watching that. But I'm a bit envious, to be honest. Like, I mean, it's just like, I mean, the skin you do it's like perfect. I mean, the one I like most, I think, is the little mouse guys you did. The mice, the RPG mice, the ears, the skin in there. Oh, that looked like the real thing. That was like so amazing. Yeah, we're gonna get a few layers of a contrast paint, so that will blend a bit more later on. So it's basically just me being lazy and slapping on a lot of contrast paint on them in several layers. But yeah. I mean, other stuff I'm working on, if you want to have a look at the moment, these are far from finished, are the little orc flyers from Aeronautica Imperialis. Another mini I'm currently painting a little bit up is this version of Sophie. I mean, you guys know her. She's the mini from Reaper, the mascot. And one I want to paint up next week is this one, the Space Cat from Nemesis. So I hope you can see that a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to paint him. He's like the thing I'm allowed to do after I finish the whole Lizardmen thing. Oh, I love the planes. I love the planes. I have the Navy ones finished. I mean, they're a bit far away, but if you want to check those out, they're definitely on my Instagram. I think they're a bit far to scroll down on the panel, but I mean, like, my Instagram is the same as my nick here. It's everywhere the same. And yeah. Yeah, tiny planes are the best torches, definitely. I also have a project in the pipeline for the old Crimson Skies game. If anybody knows that, it's very old. That came out in like 1998. So that's like a 1930s alternative setting for the US, where the US basically broke up. And yeah, you have air pirates, and it's like very diesel punk. It's friggin' amazing. And you probably know the computer or the Xbox game for that. Yeah, Tank did work on the Navy bases as well. The Aeronautica Imperialis bases. And those things actually take a lot of time. I think I actually spent more time on the bases than on my flyers. But the results are really nice. You can do a lot of things with the Navy bases there. And yeah, so for the people who followed and for those who haven't yet followed, I'm just gonna say it like that. Once I have 100 followers, I'm actually gonna do a small raffle giveaway, because I have a shitload of tech priests from my Adeptus Mechanicus army, because every box comes with a tech priest. So I'm gonna raffle one off and paint that live on stream for the lucky winner. So you have to live with my painting skills. The only thing you have to do is follow. So it's completely free. You don't even have to return to watch me. Just follow. That's all you need to do. And you can win something. Yeah, thanks. Take care. And yeah, thanks for the raid again, and thanks for your stream. And anybody who's here who's not yet following Eve, please follow her, check her out. She's amazing, and she used actually to paint for GW. She used to do the videos before Duncan. Way better, by the way. I mean, not that Duncan is bad, but Eve is better with the painting, hands down. Hey Devil, we have a lot of English people, so we're doing this stream in English tonight. Okay, let's have a look. And ooh, nice. That's nice, Craig. That's really nice. That's there we go. Now Eve actually can paint. she layers much more than just 2 layers. No, Craig, those are really nice. They remind me very much of old orcs, which were around when I started in 2nd edition. They were very red and yellow as well, but they look amazing. Well done. Yay, thanks Nightmares for the cheer. I appreciate that. Ooh, nice. Well done, Devil. If you need any help, let me know, because I'm fighting my MacBook since I started. I mean, I have it kind of working now. Kind of. But it's definitely an option to switch to Windows for that. I mean, I'm much a Mac and iOS fan, but for the streaming stuff, it's much easier to do that with Windows, unfortunately. But you can get it working. It just takes a bit. And yeah, guys, if you want to check out the whole process on the miniatures so far on the Seraphon or Lizardmen or whatever they're called nowadays from GW, I did do a project log about them on Beasts of War. Same nickname as everywhere, so if you go into the project logs there, it should be quite up front, and yeah, feel free to check that out. And I have a lot of step-by-step pictures on Instagram as well for the bases, because a lot of people were actually asking about them. So if you're interested in how that's done, that's pretty much explained there. It's not too hard, it just takes time, especially the last parts now with the water effect, because every layer of the water effect takes 24 hours to dry. So I can put on 1 layer per day, and there's at least 3 or 4 more to go. Oh wow, Timo, thanks for the cheer. Yes, I did see the Squig Bees, but I did not get them, so I'm very sad about that. But they were fucking amazing, yeah. They're completely amazing. Yeah, I could not watch that much of your 24-hour stream because I was still tired from mine. I'm sorry about that. But I think I hosted you pretty much the whole time. I tried at least to have that set up. Yeah, and just ignore the bot. I need to set that up a bit different, that it doesn't post that much. Because usually I don't have that many people chatting, so it's a bit confused now and thinks it needs to talk the whole time. Bit like me. Yeah, and if you want to know anything, especially about the bases or whatnot, feel free to ask. I'm happy to talk about that. If you want to know anything else, that's fine as well. Yeah, this part is a bit boring because it's just one layer after the other of these to blend the colors a bit more. But I really like the contrast paints. I just don't like the GW pots, so I refill them. It's basically just a bunch of bottles from China and a few funnels and glass balls inside for shaking them and then putting on the sticker there. So I know which paint is which, actually. So I can write down which paint I used for what. You know, having a little paint diary is actually helpful. Especially if you get older and can't remember the paints, so I write them down nowadays. Yeah, it is. What I do is basically I pour the pot in through the funnel, and once it's basically almost empty, I add the agitator ball in the original pot and a bunch of the medium. So for the contrast paints, I actually use the normal medium. For normal water-based paints, I just use the ionized water, and then I shake that up to get the pigments out and get it flowing a bit more. I mean, it dilutes the paints automatically a little bit, but to be honest, that's not a bad thing, especially with the GW paints and dripper bottles. So I found that works quite well. I mean, it's still tedious and annoying and takes a while, but I mean, I'm quite happy with the result, and the paints don't dry out that fast that they usually do with the GW paints. So I have like a set of funnels, so I don't have to clean them every time. So they were like £5 on Amazon.co.uk. There is actually, I think you have a 3D printer as well, right? Because there is a few files where you basically get like kind of a holder where you just put in the pot and just let it drip. and then ignore it until it's like gone through. So you don't have to pay attention or hold it. But the danger with that is you might forget that you're doing that, and then it might dry out. But that's something you could try. Okay, so you're much more into that than I am. I mean, I downloaded AutoCAD and I started doing a course there, but yeah. At some point, I might look into that a bit more because it is interesting and it's very fun as well. And I got raided during the 24-hour stream and yesterday night again by some people who actually do the 3D design on ZBrush and AutoCAD for miniatures. And one guy, he's from the Midwest in the US. He did a few squigs, really nice ones, a bit different than the GW ones, and he only started like 2.5 months ago, and if you see the miniatures, you wouldn't believe that. And he came from D&D, so he's nothing to do with GW and stuff. And yeah, he really enjoys doing squigs now. And if anybody's interested in that, I'm happy to look up the link to his Facebook page later on, and you can check that out. I love sharing other people creative things as well. It's like what I love about Twitch is the whole creative community. That's so amazing in general, especially in these times at the moment. So, but yeah. Oh well. You're young, you can learn. So everybody enjoying the weather at the moment? I mean, we got a notice here in Ireland we should save on the drinking water now because it's too dry. I mean, water shortage in Ireland, yep. That's how bad it is. Yeah, we have like record temperatures. It's like 25 degrees the other day, which is for Ireland like having 40 degrees in continental Europe. I mean, it's not really cold here usually. It's just not warm and it's just wet. Which is not bad per se, but I mean, you know, a bit of sun is nice sometimes. And yeah, guys, if you want to see me suffer through almost 24 hours painting and building bases straight, you can watch the recording. It's for free, so if you want to have a laugh, feel free. You can watch that and see me suffer, if anybody's into that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. The sun is your friend, Torches. I know. I remember. Yeah, it was pretty much about that. But it was good fun. It was like, I'm probably not gonna do it again, to be honest. But it was good fun. It was like a very interesting experience to do that. 24 hours streaming and painting was interesting. But it was good fun with the other guys, and like I said, was an experience. I like that I did it, but I'm probably not gonna do it again. Was a bit crazy. And yeah, guys, if you want try out the bot, I set that up to have a little bit something to play around for everybody who's watching. So just !drinks, and you can try to get a drink. And yeah, like I said, usually most of my viewers are German, but if you come back and watch, just let me know and I'll switch to English. Because I can't speak both languages. I mean, I have to. I live in Ireland, but... Oh yeah, no, 25 cheeseburgers. You don't want to see me eat 25 cheeseburgers live on stream. You definitely do not want to see that. And you don't want to see the result of that. Definitely not. Yeah, speed painting and speed eating at the same time. Yeah, no, let's not do that. That would be a bit much. Yeah, usually I don't stream Mondays. I just want to finish these guys this week. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I usually stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Sunday evenings. For now. I mean, like, I'm still in the process of defining when I want to stream, what I want to stream. Like I said, I basically just started because I was bored. But it's good fun. If you want to try it out, do it, because the community in general is amazing. At least the creative community on Twitch is, and I mean, you guys know that, and can be really helpful if you feel a bit under the weather to have a great community. And so I'm very thankful for everybody who's part of that community and who sets up communities. Oh, to be honest, I grew up basically trilingual torches. I grew up in the Netherlands, and basically we moved there when I was 5. So the first 5 years I spoke German, and then I basically started speaking Dutch and German. And at that time, so this was in the late 80s, early 90s, all the TV, all the children's shows, everything, all the media in the Netherlands was English, just with Dutch subtitles. So that's the reason. So I actually don't really switch mentally over between the languages, so I don't have to translate them in my head, if you know what I mean. I just start talking in English or in Dutch or in German, so that's completely fine for me. It's usually more challenging if you learn the languages later on. I mean, at the moment with the whole Corona thing, I'm sitting much more at home and in general don't speak that much. So, but well, that much in English with other people. So that's at the moment sometimes a bit more challenging than usual, but in general, it's fine for me, and I'm happy to do that. Because it's like bringing the community together, and there's a lot of great English-speaking streamers. There's a lot of great German-speaking streamers, especially with the miniatures. I mean, there are other ones from other languages as well, but that's the languages I speak. All the Dutch people stream in English anyways, because usually they're very good with the English. Like the Scandinavians, they're as well amazing with their English. So it's kind of the same thing as for the Dutch people. They don't have a lot of media in their local languages because they're just too small to have viable translations, or translations being viable financially. So you just get subtitles, which has good results because you're quite capable in learning other languages, and from a young age used to do that. So there are worse things. No, I'm not gonna do 25 cheeseburgers on stream. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry if anybody's disappointed about that, but that's definitely not a thing I'm doing. Sorry. I mean, for the right amount of money, I probably would, but you can't pay that. Okay, so that's the first layer on the lizards. So it's getting into the right direction. There's like 3 or 4 more they need. So I'm just gonna do those guys now. I actually layered up all the scales quite a bit, but I did that with kind of hard layers and quite quickly, because the contrast paint allows to blend that later on quite well. And it takes a few layers to do that of the contrast paint on top of that, but I really actually like the result on the big guy there. Check the pictures out. It's a bit better on the pictures on Instagram than it is actually in the pictures here from the camera. Yeah. Anybody else working on Lizardmen or Seraphon or whatever they're called now? I can't get the new names GW put out into my head. I don't have an issue with them getting new names. I understand why, but I'm just not comfortable using them for whatever reason. Probably just because I'm old and lazy. Hi, Sajel. How are you? If you speak German, let me know. I can talk in German as well. Just a lot of English speakers at the moment, so we're doing a lot of English talking now. It's all skinks now. Okay. Skinks and greater skinks. Darion's lizards are on hold until I really want to paint one. To be honest, I enjoy the lizards because you get to paint other colors than just the human skin, but it's still skin. So it's something different. Usually my armies are very much people in a can, be they Space Marines or Bretonnians or Chaos Knights or whatnot. So I usually have a lot of armor on them. So this is a bit different for me, and it's a nice little side project. So these are actually the only Lizardmen I own, the only skinks I own. I don't have any skinks. They're all the Thesaurus ones, because I only have this one start collecting box. I might get at some point the smaller, the other one, because there is some miniatures in there I would like to paint, like the pterodactyls and I forgot the name of the other one it comes with, but the big dinosaur there. And I would like to have the Triceratops thingy as well, but that's a bit expensive at the moment, so meh. And yeah. Oh, English is grand, Sergio. I'm just saying because usually my audience is more German speakers, so I always offer to talk German as well. Usually I talk German and offer to talk English, but we have a lot of English viewers tonight, so main language for tonight is gonna be English. That's completely fine. And yeah, I'm working on a project I started during a 24-hour challenge stream. I did not finish it. I can show you in a minute what I did finish if you like. And yeah, if you want to leave a follow, you don't have to, but if you want to do, which is completely free, thanks for the follow. Okay, it's not displaying me who that was. Yeah, oh, it was you. Okay, very good, thanks. Like I said, if you do follow, and once we reach 100 followers, there's gonna be a giveaway. So the only thing you actually have to do is follow. You don't even have to watch me. If you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. It's all just fun. Yeah, I'm gonna give away a Tech Priest from the Adeptus Mechanicus, and I'm gonna paint that up for the winner or on stream. Yes, you are, Darian. I know. I noticed that your English is very good, but not everybody is that comfortable with English from the guys who usually watch. I mean, most are, but I want to be inclusive for everybody. And I try to set up a speech-to-text thing as well. I don't know if that worked, because I think it's only working in the browser if you activate it on the viewing end as well, but I have that plugin installed. I did that today because I saw that at another streamer, the Useless Wizard. If anybody knows him, he's really cool as well. I love watching him as well. Unfortunately, he's on the west coast of the US, so the time frame is a bit challenging. Yeah, so he has this speech-to-text thingy. And everything he says is displayed immediately as a little text window there as well. And I really like that, because it allows people to watch, even if they're hearing impaired, and to participate with everything and to listen to everything. And also, obviously, if you can't have the audio on it, it's quite helpful as well. I guess so. Yeah, so I try to be inclusive for everybody. So if anybody needs anything set up or changed to enjoy the stream, I'm happy to try to accommodate that. Can't make any promises, because it might be something I can't do. But if you need anything set up differently, just let me know. And I'll be very happy to set that up. If I can set it up. And some things are actually a question of costs as well, but as long as it's doable for free, I'm definitely gonna try to do that. Oh, there's a lot of Discords actually. So one linked here is German painting community, which has a lot of German-speaking people, because that's what the name says. And there's a lot of German streamers who do miniature painting streaming. Quite a few of us, I would say like 3/4, are very comfortable in talking English on the streams as well. Not everybody. If you're looking for English communities, definitely check out Electric Eve. If somebody can shout out her again, it's just !SO Electric Eve, and you get her link. And if you're a member of her community, I think you have to be a subscriber, but it's worth it just for the Discord, trust me. I've been there for like 2 or 3 years now. And that's a Discord community in English, and lots of nice people. She raided me earlier, and yeah, Craig is from there, Torches is from there, so that's what I like about the community here. And there's another one which is good, which is it's American one. It's a miniature cafe. It's a Discord as well. There's Holly Monsters on that. She paints a lot of Reaper miniatures. So if you're into fantasy and the Reaper minis, check her out as well. Again, she's in Seattle, so she's on the West Coast. So timing is a bit challenging sometimes. But yeah, there's other ones as well. And I personally enjoy the Discord community in general much more than any of the Facebook or forum communities, because it's a bit more like a small family, I want to say, actually. And everybody's nice and friendly and supportive. I mean, obviously you have people who are a bit weird sometimes, but I mean, yeah. It's in general, it's a very nice and friendly and supportive community, and open. And you can ask questions, and nobody's gonna tell you you're not good or anything like that. And everybody's nice and supportive and accommodating. So that's really nice. And you can ask for help as well. I really like that. And yeah, that's why I mainly actually started streaming, is because I really enjoy the community. And I enjoy streaming with other people together as well. So with the German guys, we do a lot of multi-streams, which is basically just we use an external page where we create a link which basically collects all the streams of the guys streaming at that moment or participating there. And then we just have the audio shared via Discord, and yeah. But that's really fun. Tank is there often. Nightmaze is often there as well. Nightmaze streams usually in English as well, so I'm gonna shout him out for you as well, so you can check him out. And yeah, yeah, that's true. We don't let anybody go. That is true. Yeah, it's in general, it's very nice. I mean, like there's a lot of other ones as well. So basically, a lot of the streamers have their own Discord set up or share that with 1 or 2 other people, and most of them are really nice, and it's well worth checking them out and finding the community that's right for you there. So, like I said, for me, I'm mainly on the one from Electric Eve, and the one from Holly Monster in English, and Captain Madlove. Captain Madlove is really cool as well. She does a lot for and community work there as well, and so a lot of the English-speaking streamers are there as well. So that's one where I'm very active as well. And yeah. So that's a part about community. And yeah, and any other questions we can help you? Ja, gut Nacht, Tank. Ciao. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Schlaf gut. Ja. Okay. And yeah. So now I talked a lot, and well, at least I'm almost finished with the first layer of the contrast paint on everything here. So that's good. That's what I actually really wanted to do. There's gonna follow a few more of those, but they need to dry first. That's the thing with the contrast paints. They need a good amount of drying time. So I think on that part we're nearing a bit the finish line, but we'll see what we're gonna do. Like I said, usually I don't stream on Mondays, so this was more like, okay, I'm gonna paint and let's stream a bit as well, because it's usually fun chatting with everybody. And yeah, if anybody has, like I said, if anybody wants to share any pictures, feel free to do that in the chat. And if you're happy to join a German community, you can obviously join the Discord there as well, the GMPC Discord. Has a lot of really talented people painting and building and modifying models. And like I said, most of them can speak English in the stream, but the Discord itself is German. Okay, I'm gonna do a small break to drink something, so you can watch me drink something if you want. Yeah, and that's basically what we need. You're very welcome to join. We actually have now a few people who can't speak German joining to share their stuff, actually. Who came into the multi-stream on the weekend and stuff like that. So you're very welcome to join. The link is... yeah. It's not about being good, it's just about enjoying your hobby. So, I mean, a lot of us are very long in the hobby. I'm like 26 years and I'm not even the longest in the hobby. Tank is like 22 years in the hobby. But we have also people who started literally 3 weeks ago. There's one guy, he streamed before in games and stuff. And he started with Warhammer 40k just like 2.5 weeks ago. So he's streaming that. So you can actually follow him directly from the start. And watch him actually discover the hobby and tag along with that if you want. He's actually based in England, a German guy working in England, kind of similar to me. So his English is very good as well. I'm gonna shout him out so you can check him out as well. And yeah, obviously, like it's for everybody. It's a community thing, so It's not related to skill. I mean, there's people who are really, really good. I mean, if I try, I'm kind of okay with painting, in my opinion. I mean, I love doing bases and stuff like that, but the painting, I'm not winning any contests. I mean, like, I'm okay. I'm happy with that, and yeah, I mean, if you look at him, I mean, I can do better than him, and but I'm happy with the result, with the outcome here, and I'm aiming for a similar result for these guys. So there's still a bit of work to do there, and a few more layers of a contrast paint. I'm probably gonna empty the bottle, but yeah. So that's him, and yeah, there you go. Can zoom a bit more in and give him a bit more light. So you guys can see him a bit better now. And yeah. Oh yeah, let me check that out. Let's have a look at that. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. How long have you been painting? Yeah, I love the blue and purple themes, and that's why I do a lot in blue and purple. Actually, if you check out my Instagram, that's there. I'm gonna leave you a follow on the Twitch account later on. And yeah, that's that. And what I really enjoy is doing the bases, so we can have a proper look at those as well. So that's like the third layer of the water effect. I'm using AK Interactive. I can show them a little bit later on. And what I did was basically, this is cork, so 6mm cork, and I used a rolling pin from Green Stuff World. So that's basically like a rolling pin for baking. Just with yeah, you have stuff etched into it, I want to say, and you roll that onto the green stuff, let that dry, and then you can cut that to how you want it. And then I put it on the cork and cut the cork and glued the cork onto the bases. And on top of that, that's some resin tree stumps from Green Stuff World. There's some tufts from Green Stuff World, and these ones are from Mini Natur, which is a German company, but you can get that in the UK as well, and I think in the US probably as well. The leaves are actually from Green Stuff World as well, and then we have Water Effect, and there's Deerland Mud, which I used as well, that's painted. And then I put basically, I think was it this one? No, it was the bleached bone one from Vallejo Game Color. Dry brushed that onto that. Then I used Agrax Earthshade, dry brushed it again, and then I used different colors from the contrast paints and put them on. And thanks for Nightmaze again for that suggestion. And basically removed that with a kitchen towel and dry brushed it again afterwards, and that's basically the paint job. And then I added these, put on the Stirland mat, and dry brushed that with different paints and contrasts and washes and stuff like that. The leaves are basically, I'm gonna show you what they are. They're from Green Stuff World as well. It's these things. Oh, thanks for the follow. Who did follow? Flopsy1, thanks for the follow. I love cats. That's why you get cat emotes. Cats and succubuses and demons and dogs and wolves. Yeah, so these are basically dyed seeds, and they're basically, I put them on, and what I do with that, I actually use plastic glue. It's the same from GW. It's the same, but I use the Revel one because it's cheaper, but it's actually the same chemical. So what I do is I put basically a bit of glue onto the base, and then I take what I call squeezers, yeah, and basically just from a height, don't touch the glue with that. Just drop the leaves a little bit, and then drop glue on top of them again to basically have them settle down a little bit, and then drop more leaves on it and repeat that. And that's how you can actually build up these little piles. And you see they're actually quite stable. And thanks to the glue, they look a kind of a little bit wet, which is actually quite normal for leaves on the floor. And the nice thing, if you use this, you don't get a crystalline glue part like if you would use the super glue, which is cyanoacrylate, so that crystallizes out a little bit. And I actually put on a few leaves onto the first layer of water effect as well, and then basically touched that up with more water effect. So once that's completely dried out, so the white will actually turn translucent, hopefully, if it all works. Otherwise, but yeah, it usually does. So this is like the third layer of water effect, and that needs 24 hours to harden out. So this one is on that now about 8, no, not even. I put that on, 10 hours maybe. So that takes a while, and that gets completely translucent. When you can see that a little bit here. So you have the leaves in there, in the water, and there's going to be more. So and you can't slap that on the whole height as well, because it only dries out at 3 millimeter height at max, 4 or 5 millimeters. And that's the base there. And the water effects I use, I'm quickly gonna show those off as well, because I wanted a deep blue river, and the whole thought behind that is you have this Aztec Lizardmen city in the jungle where the dam crashed and the river crashed through the city, and with just stone slabs, and it's like a wild river crossing through the remnants of the city. So I wanted a deep, dark river, because that looks to me like it's strong, it's deep, and that confers that. So I used the first one I used is Atlantic Blue from AK Interactive. I actually bought that at the Salute 2018 when I met Electric Eve in live as well. And the next one was a mix of that and the transparent one, and that's about 8 parts of this and 1 part of this, and the third layer is then just this, and that's the layer I have on it drying at the moment. There's gonna be like 2 more of these, so 2 more days of just putting on the transparent one, and then I will start working up the waves, and I have the water gel effects, because that's more like a modeling water effect, so you can start modeling waves. So that's another day, so we're in 3 days in the future now, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and once that's dried, and we're on Friday now, I'm gonna start using the foam snow, which is actually like it should be like sea foam, and I have another one which is foam effect. They're both from Vallejo. This one is just way older, and I think it's actually the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's just older. So I'm gonna use that one as well. So Friday, Saturday, I might be done with the river part on the bases, and I'm waiting on jungle plants. So there's gonna be palm trees and ferns and all kinds of jungle leaves on that as well. I ordered them. I ordered some from Amomec. So they make really, really nice plants and foliage. And I ordered some ivy ranks as well from them. That's all gonna be on that. And once I have that, I'm gonna add some weathering powders to build up dirt and stuff there as well. So probably maybe in 2 weeks I might be finished with the bases, if I'm lucky, if everything gets delivered fast. And and by then I hope I have these guys finished, and the Saurus Warriors I haven't even started on those yet. And once they're finished and dried and the bases are done, I'm gonna cut off all these plastic slabs that they're based on, because that wouldn't look nice on the bases. So what's gonna happen is these things are gonna get cut off, and then I'm gonna pin basically wire into them, and then draw a little hole in the bases and super glue them just on that. And then they're gonna sit in the display cabinet for the next 30 years until I die and somebody can throw them out. That's what's probably gonna happen. So yeah, that's that from my end. I think for today This needs to dry, that's the thing with contrast paints. So I could just offer you guys to watch this dry for a few hours and then we could do something. I don't think that's fun. So let's see if we can do the love and just raid somebody else. Let's see if anybody's online. It might take me a moment. If anybody has somebody that's online that deserves a raid and does miniature painting or building or anything related, let me know. That's your chance to continue the love there, the raid love. Otherwise, I'm just gonna open really quickly Twitch on the browser here and check out who's online, who I know. Let's have a look who's online, who's streaming. Thanks Twitch, I don't want your sound now. So, who do we have? Who's small? Who would like that? Who could use that? Okay, yeah, let's do that. So, we have some guy he's doing 3D art, so he's designing miniatures in ZBrush, and he's the last thing he did, I think he's working on that now as well, was a Undead Samurai, and he rated me, so I think we're just gonna return the favor. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if that works. Oh, oh. Typo. The red. Let's see if that works. No, okay. I think it's case sensitive, so just bear with me. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what I did. I'm stupid. I can't read. Sorry about that. So, hopefully. Okay, so. And yeah, again, thanks for watching. I really appreciate that. And if you're still here, I really appreciate that. And thanks for enjoying my voice. I like hearing that. That's really nice. So let's go and raid Wallander. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again. And if you need anything, just reach out to me. And we're gonna go now.
Ready to
Hey Valender, how are you?
Oh, I'm being raided by Stormwind Wolf again. Hello. Yeah, as you can see, we're working on an undead samurai guy. And, sad to say, I'm getting ready to, hide all the various, bits and bobs. Because we're going to be doing our, posing for him. Okay. Alright, well, I'd like to welcome y'all in, and what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to sculpt basically a 75mm undead samurai. Now, the most important question about the pose for my client, who is in the chat right now, and that is he stepping forward or standing still? Stepping forward would be much more aggressive, whether it's, pronated or supinated grip, whereas standing, well, it's a lot more static. And yes, I know I don't have any emotes yet. I'll see what I can do about those. Stepping forward. Okay, now I'm going to teach you some secrets about posing a dynamic pose. But before I do this, there's one further thing we have to do. And that's, I have to load in a measuring stick because we have to figure out how tall he is. Now, this measuring stick, as it is, every peak is 2mm, starting at 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. He's 32mm to eye high. We need him twice that, or more. 75mm scale. 75mm to eye high, right? Now, here's the next big question. Let's see. So we need it at 234% scale. So click on the male figure, parameters, general, 234% scale. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. Now, just to show you, yes, the props and clothing bits did grow.